Okay, it has been a couple of days since I have logged in last. Well, that's actually not true. I've checked in, done a couple little things, but I didn't think it was worth recording them. But that's sort of the point, right? That's sort of the point of the game is you can sort of check in once a day, once every couple of days, and you can issue some orders and then come back and see what's happened. So I've built a couple of ships. I have a couple of scouts here that are. Oh shoot! I spoiled it. So I've recently made some changes to the interface, some things that have been bothering me, and some stuff that I just wanted to get taken care of so that I could have it sort of in place, because I know where the direction of this is going, and this is sort of the old style that I knew how to make 10 years ago, and now I have some better ideas for how a website should be laid out. So I've just deployed a change to the interface, nothing super dramatic, but I thought it might be cool to see. So this is now what the new layout will be like. The star grid here will be full screen, and we'll have the roster of ships will be over here. We'll have a whole list of ships, of your squadrons, of the planets that you've inhabited, the planets that you've explored, and the stars that haven't been explored. And there'll be some cool quick command stuff that you'll be able to do from the map itself. You'll be able to select one of the ships and just drag like a pick whip from the ship to a planet and say, okay, cool, I want you to fly here and I want you to land your population there. But in the meantime, I thought maybe I would check in here and see how my things are doing. Let's see. These ships look like they are about to arrive at their new destinations. These are scouts checking out some planets or some stars that I have discovered but I haven't explored, so I don't know what they are going to be like. And so here at Xi 2 Ceti, I have a scout has already arrived here, and it found, it found a nitrogen planet, but it, let's see, why did I have this other ship headed out here? Let's go back to the galaxy map. What is this? What is headed here? This is another scout. So these two scouts, presumably, I think this scout we're going to try and send to 15 Serpentes. So let's see, this one we're going to send to star 24. Dispatch priority 1 to star 24. This is probably a newly discovered star for me, but you can see what's there and potentially, wow, this is nice. I like this new interface with the things out there. So just sent this scout off to check out this new star system, and this scout is coming up here. So maybe there'll be some more systems that I discover here, and I'll be able to send this scout over there. Meanwhile, I have a couple of Foundation ships are on their way to a few systems where I have found some oxygen planets. It's not an oxygen planet. This one's an oxygen planet. I found an oxygen planet with a couple of pyrite, but it'll be a good place to land and explore and set up shop and start extracting these resources from these other planets here. There's a lot of big planets here that might be a good opportunity to grow on. So this looks like a promising place. And then Phi 3 Hydrae, I have a Foundation ship headed here also. I have, let's see, I found this maybe a nitrogen planet here. But there's a lot of pyrite in these star systems, in these planets here. So sending some ships, some fleets out to land population here and start growing. Here's a really big oxygen planet, so that'll be a really good one to land on here. And presumably these ships will get there in the next day or so, and I'll be able to maybe this scout will discover some more stars up here, or this scout will discover some more stars out here, and have some more places to explore. In other news, I just finished building the combat resolution system, so that's gonna go out. Actually, it's live, but there's just nobody else for me to fight yet, so there's no combats to be done. But as soon as I feel like I'm comfortable with that, and I have some of these things, you've seen me battling with this silly interface that I've got, this nonsense where I have to set all these database fields for a particular ship order. I have to set all these database fields manually. As soon as I have that sort of knocked out and looking a little bit better, I'm going to invite some other people, and the combat resolver will be super important once I have some other friends in here to beat on with my fancy ships against their fancy ships. But that is the update for today. Got a bunch of scouts and a bunch of transport ships headed out into the cosmos to keep expanding that empire. Maybe I will take a look at this world here. Yeah, it looks like I need to maybe build some additional banks here. I'm also discovering that I'm at this point here. I have quite a bit of money. I'm thinking that I will need to have a technology upgrade right around this time. The first technology upgrade might cost 10,000 credits, maybe 25,000 credits. So it's a little bit of a stretch, but you just to sort of drain some money out of people's accounts as they're hitting this sort of exponential growth curve, as they're starting to land on several different planets, and they're able to send out a bunch more scouts into the world. But a little bit of a carrot to spend some of that money down, so it's not quite so easy to send out as many scouts or as many frigates or as many Foundation ships as they want. So that upgrade will give them some different ships potentially, or some different maybe some different structures that they can build on these planets. But that is all for today. A little bit of a longer one, but some cool stuff. This new interface, and some of these ships are on their way, and pretty soon I'll have a whole full star field, and I'll be really glad that I have expanded this out from just a little tiny box to being the full screen here.